Today, let's view our morning with the playful creativity of our 3-year-old and the graceful focus of our 108-year-old. Good morning, beautiful soul. Welcome to day 3 of our 7-day morning routine journey. A bit of a paradox with the morning routine is that our mornings are so sweet because they're so spacious. And when we focus, it kind of takes away the spaciousness, doesn't it? Striving to improve our morning routine is only helpful until it isn't. If we dare let self-criticism get the best of us amidst the inevitable resistance that we'll face when it comes to working on our morning routine, well, then perhaps it's time to ease up a bit and remember that tomorrow is a new day to try again. Mornings are a blank slate, an opportunity to start again. Every morning is a chance to observe and be creative with the details we use to fill our day in with. As we apply one layer at a time, we notice what feels good and learn to stack healthy habits just as we would stack layers of color on a canvas. Part of this work of art is the process we use to create our intentional, inspiring flow throughout the day. One perfectly imperfect stroke at a time. Dina Hayden, who is the director of the Co-Creative Center, once said, "The morning is a sacred part of the day. I love new beginnings. My mother always told me not to worry because tomorrow is a new day. I remember being little and going to sleep so excited to begin again." Our mantra for the day is, I create my habits. My habits create me. I create my habits. My habits create me. I create my habits. My habits create me. As you repeat today's mantra, notice what thoughts come to the surface, allowing each thought to just pass by as you get more and more clarity into how you want to create the morning habits that ultimately end up creating you. Our first action upon waking forms the beginning of a habit stack. A habit stack is a series of linked actions. For example, maybe you wake up and are pretty soon triggered to take a trip to the bathroom. And every time you go to the bathroom, you're triggered to brush your teeth. And every time you brush your teeth, you put on your workout clothes, you sit down to meditate, you put on the tea kettle, you make that sacred morning beverage, and so on and so forth. Much like a Jenga stack, habit stacks are only as sturdy as their foundational blocks. Starting the day by checking our phone, for example, can trigger a less sturdy, less productive series of actions. And what's more, it's harder to build a good habit stack from scratch later on in the day since our willpower is worn down by the stressors of the day. We're less reactive in the morning because we've not yet spent our day making decisions and depleting our resources. So in the morning, we can think more clearly and be more proactive about our morning. I have a fun little micro challenge for us to try today. So just notice what external stimuli influences the first moments of your day. Which external stimuli? And then try to adapt it. So the first thing that you do upon waking in the morning is, say, switching on the morning news, or indeed, if your alarm clock is the local radio station, well then try switching that out with something. Especially because things like the news, they can be often more stressful and more negative influence on our morning that doesn't quite align with our inner being. What I enjoy listening to in the morning is just short little inspirational audio bits via podcast, usually, like this one that you're listening to, or one from Abraham Hicks, or one from Headspace, or something along those lines. Sadhguru has a great one. Muji has a good one. Anyway, these short audio sessions are just a fun and healthy way to start priming the mind with positivity and inspiration and intention as I say brew my morning bevy. Which brings us to our final inspiration of the day. It's going to require your participation because it is our creative exercise. We are going to create a visual representation of our morning routine habit stack. So, find yourself an empty canvas of your choosing. And if you only have 10 seconds, you can use your imagination as the canvas. That's always an option. Otherwise, if you've got some time, feel free to bring in as many creative layers as you'd like, on whatever medium. And next, we're just going to honor this empty canvas for what it is. It's an opportunity for anything. So before we throw those colors and shapes and doodads around the canvas, let's savor this fresh canvas, just as we would savor our fresh mornings. And just let that be enough for right now. And then, with ease and gratitude, begin to add to the canvas as you would add things to your ideal morning. With no rush, just one small thing at a time. Plenty of time to try new things. Whatever comes up, feel free to let it fly on the canvas. And continue to play on your morning routine canvas for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really look forward to connecting with you tomorrow, where our intention is to be mindful about our morning routine. So we've got some really fun ways to cultivate more mindfulness into our morning routine tomorrow. If you'd like to share a little snapshot of your morning routine canvas, feel free to click the link in the description, drop a comment below, and share a snapshot. We'd love to see it, and you can check out everyone else's as well. All right. Thanks for playing with me. See you tomorrow. Peace, love, creativity, 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 creativity.